All right, welcome back to Beacon of Neyda. Now, this episode, I'm hoping to find the rest of the beacon parts and get that completed. So that way we can move on to whatever is next. So the fusion core is looking good. I've got two bacon parts there. Let's just go with that. And I think I have found the location of a third one, or possibility location of a third one. But I have to get a power generator up and running for it in order to be able to transport it. I'm just going to skip past these guys. I'll let the towers take care of them. They're easy to run past. They really don't care if you just skip past them. Not sure if it was further up. Oh, that's the end. So, it's going to be here. I was able to move one of the elevators before in the last episode. And I think I might be lost again. Oh well, it'll be here somewhere. It's not going to be too hard to find. So I'll get this elevator up and running. No doubt I've got an attack coming. Yep, I do. I'm just going to stick with thermal. Just knock him out as quick as I can. Hey. Oh, you bastard. I didn't realize he actually gets stuck. Okay, big boy. No, 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 no. Alright, I was able to stop that guy. In some ways, you're probably better off taking the hit because you regenerate health. Over the actual console taking a hit. We're chewing through the thermal, which is a little bit concerning. I'm going to go back to the standard rounds for these little guys. Because I knew this was coming. Okay, we got it. Found the blueprint for a prototype, and so we got a barricade upgrade. It's not too bad. And I'm just gonna go up. I'm just gonna ignore that guy. He don't mean nothing to me. Awesome. We found another beacon part. I just got to get the power conduit up and running, so that way I can move it. And the conduit is not there. God, where is it? Of course, it's over there. Okay, so I'll make my way down. Whoa, there's two of them. Run, mate. And go up one level, so it should be right there. Yep, excellent. So now that I've got that going, I'm not sure where the where the fourth one's gonna be. Still after me. Move, dude, move. Alright. Definitely grab that core and then make my way back up. So once I get this core, like this piece to the surface, I have to move my conduits over in order to, I have to extend my conduits in order to be able to export this back over to the base. So I'm not quite there yet with getting this thing transported. But it's a start. So this is the third piece. And more cores. Never say no to more free cores. This looks like it's going to be another ambush, but it's all coming from one direction. No ambush this time? Huh, okay. That's a wasted opportunity. Oh, here we go. Still nothing? Oh well. We'll just wait for the glory of the console to magically just face the opposite direction when it's complete. Hey, all the completed console. Okay, I found blueprints to the prototype that can improve your shields. There's also found upgraded personal shields, new inventory capacity upgrade. Well, that is actually new. I've never come across an inventory capacity upgrade before. That's great though. So I wonder if that's just been patched in, because that's just not a thing in the other biomes that we were just in. There was no inventory upgrades. I was just saying a little while back that I would love to see an inventory upgrade. And lo and behold, they just gave us one. A little late though, but I guess better late than never, huh? So I'm gonna feed the beast. Because we do not want this to run out of power. Come on. Because it runs out of power, it's gonna shut down all my defenses. Which will be a massive problem. I'll just get steamrolled then. Alright, so that's done. I'll get more thermal ammunition, and then I'll try and find the fourth piece. Because once I found the fourth piece, I can start actually focusing on getting my defenses like rock solid. Because right now, I reckon if I started building the beacon, that I'd just get hammered. So I'll keep those guys doing what they're doing. Just curious if this is upgraded. No, it's not. Won't upgrade it just yet. Pick those up. The third piece. Just skip past these guys. It's not much of an attack. Just gonna do a little bit more exploring around here because I feel like I'm missing something. Done that. A little bit more scrap. I will not say no to that. So we've got this elevator here. This took us to that power generator, and what's over here? Looks like I've been here before. This should take us to the surface by the looks of it. Sure why I can't do anything with that bloody console, but anyway, this one takes us to the surface from memory. It'd be cool if there was like a little mini map, so you can see where you've been and where you haven't been. Alright. That's done. I've been here. If I go lower, what's down here? Ah, I've been here before too. And all the way this way is nothing. I feel like the last piece is probably going to be all the way to the left. Although this section here has no power. Doesn't look like it connects to anything, so that's not going to really help me. I'll get the power conduits over to the next beacon part. So that way we can start transporting it. Or at least picking up the scrap from the graveyard. I'll try and get this pushed out as far as possible. Should be about there. Now the little drone dudes should be able to get as much of that scrap as they can before we get attacked again. I might get more drones on this side of the fence as well. This is where the majority of the resources are. We get the upgrades, which will be scrap, speed, and then level 2. And then I'll get them going with scrap and speed. Now these little dudes should be cooking. I'm going to explore the left-hand side now. I'll get that while I'm at it. Feed the core. Alright. Ooh. How'd I lose 2 here? Well, since these guys aren't really doing much, I'm going to set them to attack mode. Just a little added defense. It's not going to really help out much, but better than nothing. Okay, so there's a conduit here. And what do you know? I got the thermal up. Let's trigger this guy. Definitely take that green core. I guess harvesting their bodies is more important right now. Come on, dude. Alright, he's done. Yeah, those ball dudes aren't too bad once you work out how to actually... what to do with them. So you just trigger them early. So done, and blueprint prototype. Some more stuff for the drones, which is good. Bloody hell. Definitely paying off. Alright. So, Chief Engineer, Sector B, urgent report. Anomalous behavior detected in the industrial robots in Sector B. They have ignored direct commands and are prioritizing routes not included in their protocols. I'm receiving emergency alerts. Reporting attacks by these robots. We suspect something or someone is interfering with their networks. I recommend a progressive purge of the affected systems. Transmission failed. So, that never got to where it was supposed to go. Grab another blue core just in case I need it. This is looking kind of promising, I guess. I'll go down and work my way to the right. Because it's triggered power for something. So I've been here. Very exciting. Alright, we're going to get attacked again. I know that that power grid is going to get destroyed. Okay, so I've been here as well. Yeah, the power grid on the far right will get destroyed. Regardless of whatever I do, so that's not going to really matter, but I can just reconstruct that and just keep building outwards. That was a little strategy that I ended up using for the second biome. Like, I didn't want to expand too far out, so I was fine with destroying like a couple of those relays. Ah, that's right. Bloody... What happens if I shoot some of these dudes? Nothing. Yeah, I ended up just building like disposable relay stations. Just to repair them later. To get through a little bit quicker. Like it wasn't that big a deal. That goes nowhere. Oh, there's the last part there. So I just got to find the power relay for it. Doesn't look like I've been here yet. I worked in the warehouse, nothing important. I was in charge of at least 20 robots when the chaos began. The machines stopped obeying. Even the cranes attacked us. I tried everything I could think of, but they hunted us like dogs. I escaped through a tunnel that connected to the southern sector. That's where I saw the horizon for the last time, filled with those damned robots. Makes me wonder if that was our character. Hey, that's looking good. Just keep making my way this way for a second. So this is probably the elevator that we need in order to go up. Alright. Oh, jeez. There's 6 here. God. Instructions for adapting the energy cell generator of the robotic processing cores. Green cores. Disconnect the main energy flow at module 2 at A2. See input core label on the schematics. Dismantle the external casing. This is just reconnect power cables of the local transformer. This is just some instruction manual. This isn't really giving me any background. Replace the standard connector. Yep, that's not really giving me much in the way of the lore. It's just giving me some instructions. Get this last pit up and running. Alright, got one shot in. Okay, I got 2 balls. Oh, I'm glad I got him to trigger the opposite direction. Okay, this could be a problem. If a ball came from this direction, I'd probably be screwed. Alright, we're doing alright. That wasn't too bad. I found a blueprint for a prototype that is useful as radioactive particles to the tower. Hey, dude. Oh shit, this is an attack, alright. We're getting pain out of its bag. Now I'm down to 7 or 3. I may as well use up what's left here. And then I'll just finish them off with radioactive. Well, got a lot of scrap going on. I'll definitely be able to get my defenses up and running once I've got this last core. This last beacon bit to my bloody base. Let's power it up. Run, mate, run! Alright. So radioactive's alright. You just got to sort of juke the enemy a little bit. And let them sort of die off. Okay, I'll start moving this through. These big dudes are slow to attack, so it's not that big a deal. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if this elevator goes all the way up to the top. I'll take the chance and see where it goes, but I feel like this might not be the right one. Might be. This is looking promising. Keep going, keep going. Oh, great. So the scrap droid should help me move this along. Oh, it's right behind. Awesome. I'll just set these guys back to scrap mode. I'll let them do their thing. Alright. So that fusion core is looking pretty low. Okay. Whoops. Ah, well. Wait, I do need blue cores. What am I doing? Because I need to repair that relay and then build another one. So that way I can actually start grabbing that last piece of the beacon. There we go. So it looks like they might have grabbed all the scrap from the graveyard up here, which is really good. We're in danger mode. Yeah, they have. So I'll build the next relay over that side, so the way they can grab more scrap again. So I'll use this section as my last stand, and I'll start upgrading these here. So what am I thinking here? Might go attack speed, increase energy to bonus. And then, yeah, look, I'll get this one up and running first, and then once this one is fully upgraded, then I'll start working on the other side. So I want to have at least 2 towers on each side to do damage. And then a crap ton of warrior droids to do their thing as well. So I've got a lot of energy to play with, which is great. So boost that to level 2. Okay, so they've got that. All right, let's get these relays built. So they're picking up the carcasses, which is awesome. All right, so first relay. Let's go second relay. Which should be good enough to go here. There we go. And this is the last piece of the beacon. So hopefully the scrap droids will actually come and help me move this quicker. Here they come. Excellent. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's great. All right. So that's all the parts. Now I'm going to get the defenses going. I'm going to cut it here. And then I'll come back once all my defenses are up and running. And then we'll start building the beacon. Should be nice. And then we can start getting through this area. This area wasn't too bad. I was expecting sort of more attacks and stuff. This didn't turn out to be that much of an issue. Alright, so first tower up. Alright, welcome back. Now, we have all the resources we need to construct the first beacon, well, the first part of the beacon. So, we're going to make a start on that. Hopefully it builds up quite quickly, considering these construction droids are pretty upgraded, and there's going to be another 3 coming in as well. Hey dude, where are you going? Anyway, I have completely mined out all the graveyards in this map in order to get to where I am now. I built the extra defenses on each side, so they're double tower. Pretty much as fully upgraded as I can get them, except for the 1 high voltage coil upgrade here, which I just didn't have enough resources to get that done, or enough scrap, and the ricochet, polarizing ricochet, which is probably an issue on this side. The other side definitely has it, but you know what? Hopefully I can get enough scrap to sort of get that upgraded. Once I go through the first iteration of this attack. So, but the first defense tower on each side is actually fully upgraded to where I can get it. Whew, I'm hoping nothing too crazy comes in this first wave. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much game over straight away. I'll set these guys to attack mode. And yeah, this is actually flying along now, which is fantastic. I'm going to save it quickly on a different save slot. Hoping that I didn't just make a mistake. I would like to get that cannon up and running, but I just do not have the cores to be able to power it and start shooting it off. Because that is a sort of get out of jail free card. Though I haven't really had to use it in the last few runs, on the last few levels. It's looking alright so far. I'm just going to steal as much scrap as I can. So it's only the left side that's getting attacked at the moment. I'm not sure why the right side isn't copying anything. I'll set all these robots to attack mode now. There's no point in having them scrap mode at this stage. So they can go on defense. Each side of the defense has a level 3 barricade. Fully upgraded with resistance. I haven't bothered doing the wires. I just don't feel like that really benefits much. Should I do it? Look, I'll do the first 2 levels. I got a little bit of scraps to play with there. Yeah, this is weird. It's only the left side copping heat at this moment. But again, these towers are just destroying whatever they send through. So I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of enemies come on this level. So we saw the crane in the first level. Oh, here we go. Whew, reconstruction phase of auxiliary support tower complete. I've intercepted a signal coming from the beacon. A large number of enemies has come in. A massive wave of enemies. Incoming attack, secure the base, which... that's nothing new. I'm gonna try and grab as much scrap as I can. They're not dropping any more cores, which is kind of odd. And I have to keep a close eye on the thermal generator as well, because if that runs out of power... yep. That's it. So I've got to keep it fed. I do not want to see it drop at all, like drop too much. I'm going to go on this right hand side and see if there was any attack at all. Well, there's nothing coming yet. It's kind of odd. Nah, there was no attack at all. Which is strange. It's looking like, well, maybe the left-hand side's the only place that's getting attacked at this stage. Is that a big wave, or is that just a standard wave? I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. We got some big boys coming. Here we go. I'm trying to get my way back there. Might upgrade some of these robots to be able to actually swing a punch. So increase attack speed. I'll do that on both of these. So that way they can just sort of shank a lot quicker. I want to see what big boy it is. I wonder if it's the crane. Yeah, that thing's awesome. I love it. Here we go. We got some of these bloody drones as well. Alright, they're not really standing a chance against these towers. It's good that I can actually shoot those bloody droids as well. Alright, here he comes. I wonder if I can slow him down. Yes, I can. Gonna try and keep repairing this barricade. Shit, he hits hard. He's very slow. Ooh, I thought that got me then. See if I can zap him again. Well, that's nice. Excellent. You successfully withstood the attack. Upgrade the auxiliary tower. That gave me access to more historical records. The hangar fire was caused by a failed attempt to generate an EMP using the energy from the multiple fusion cores. Which, yep, we already know that. This operation was orchestrated by the Central AI SAGE, System of Advanced Guidance and Engineering. The building couldn't handle the charge and there was an explosion. The detonation caused SAGE's control center, destroyed SAGE's control center, reducing the functionality almost completely. I will continue analyzing. Nevertheless, I've deployed upgrades for our structures. Now our towers have more upgrades. So this is a good number of scrap. I might set the droids to scavenge just for now. So pick up these grain cores. You never have too many of them. And then I'll get them to pick up the big guy's carcass. Well, I don't know why the right side didn't get attacked. It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping to sort of cop it from both angles, but... Now that I'm just thinking about that, now I'm just thinking about spit roast. Anyway, that's a bit wrong. Keep that going. I think they've got all of him by the looks of it. Yep, they've got all of him. So that brings me up to 13 scrap, 17, 21. Excellent. Put these guys back to attack mode. I think we need 20 to get the next wave going. Which it looks like I'll be able to handle quite comfortably. Famous last words. Alright, now that that's going, we will get a little bit more resistance. Oh no, wrong one. Actually wanted to check out the upgrades, see what they can do here. So they can go into repair speed, and then construction. Which I reckon increased construction would be really nice. So it's moving along nicely, and then when the other three get here, that should speed that right up. Push this over, get into position. Awesome, now that's moving quick. Alright, so it looks like the right side is now going to get attacked. Which again, I'll save it. We'll go slot 2 this time. Thermal generator's still going alright. I'm just going to dump these cores. I'll use them for scrap so that way I can get some more blue cores. Considering how rare those green cores are, I feel like they should give you at least 5 scrap. Not 3. 3 seems a little bit too low. Like, not enough. Alright. See how this side is going. Don't mind if I do. We also have just a standard attack coming as well. Yeah, while you're watching the attack actually happen, they don't drop much in the way of scrap, I feel. As opposed to when you're just not in the area at all. Now I'm actually curious about how like the range of this discharge arc is. Like every 4 seconds stun a random enemy within range. So direct energy leak towards the enemy, which would be kind of cool, like throwing out a constant stun every 4 seconds. But I don't think it would be a range. I feel like you'd probably have to have it sort of second in line or maybe even up front in order for that to work. I think what I've got going on here is probably the better way to go. Just go just raw damage. So this looks like just a standard attack from the right hand side. Left hand side hasn't copped anything yet. I might just drop another core into the fusion reactor. Just to keep myself occupied. I really wanted to see how these guys were going as well, so they are now complete. Alright, so that's in position. That out the way, get this one in. Alright. And get one more of these. Drop it in. Alright. So that left hand side will be able to handle that quite easily. How much does it cost for this one? So that's another 20 scrap in order to get going. Hey, don't do that. So yeah, another 20 scrap to get that going. So we should be able to quite easily get that in this next attack. Here we go. Okay, reconstruction is complete. Intercept a signal of a large robot. Yep, activated, and the enemies will be deployed. Incoming attack, secure the base. Okay. So let's see if both sides are going to get attacked here. Yeah, see, there's a lot more scrap here, though, even though that I wasn't actually looking at it. So I should be, like, after this attack, I should have more than enough to start phase 3 of the beacon, which I'll get going straight away. If they decide to attack anytime soon. So nothing yet. Okay, so it's flicked over to danger. Music's ramping up. Still nothing. This is the epic music of vegging out. A single finger. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's another big boy. Just gonna go over to stun. I'm not even using the stun grenade. So that way I get error effect with that. Let's have a look. I wonder if they got these Reaper looking dudes coming into this one. It was definitely big boy. Alright. It's looking pretty stock standard. Oh yeah, there's a Reaper in the background. We've got some drones coming in. I'll just hit them with this radiation ammunition. It's not really doing much for me at this moment. The Tyrants can just deal with them. So they're slowly coming in, but they're not going to be able to get past these defenses. If I have to, I'll start electrocuting everything. And stunning it. I'm not sure why I hit that, but I'll just get that fixed. Get it fixed again before old mate hits it. Oh, he's got it. Alright. I'll just keep stunning him. So that way he can't do anything. Got him again. Ooh, that went for me there. He's got the repair droids in. Ah, looks like we just got stragglers now. And that Reaper dude was in the back there. I didn't see him there. Like I did see him before, but I completely forgot about him. Excellent. You successfully withstood the attack in the auxiliary tower before the hangar explosion. Sage, analyze the hostile robot's kernel and trace their origin. It's a sophisticated malware carrying the neural signature of Eris, Earth Relay Interstellar System, Earth's capital AI. This means the collapse started on Earth and Eris brought it to Neyda through the interplanetary beacon. And if Earth has fallen, there's no one left to call for help. I will continue analysing data. Still, I've developed upgrades for our structures, so defense tower. Okay, that's pretty crazy. So there's no reason to be doing what we're doing right now. Unless the other colonies are still going. But they must have been hit as well by sounds of things if this actually came from the central area. Came from Earth. So I'll put these guys on scrap duty. Just to get that picked up really quick. And I don't remember that guy getting taken out, but anyway. So I should have enough scrap to actually do phase 3. Pick up the core, drop it in. I'll get these, buddy, recycled. There's no point in having them. Oh, look at all that scrap coming in. So good. And then I'll get this done. Oh, these guys are going. Oh, they're moving the next one into position. So I'll lock it in there. And set everybody back to attack mode. Okay. So maybe the attack will come from both sides now. I might stock up on some ammunition as well. Didn't realise we killed a second one all the way back here. Alright, those guys are ready for war. Alright, so it looks like they might be coming from the left side again. That's coming along nicely. Again, I'll save it and then I'll grab some ammunition while I'm there. So I'm feeling a bit vulnerable right now without any standard ammo. I'm going to save it on slot 1. I'll just grab 2 lots. I've already got one there. 2. Three. Awesome. Then just grab the radiation ammo there. See how this is holding out. So we're getting back on track for scrap, which is really good. Just got to make sure that I keep some in reserve for the next next tier of the beacon. Just knock out 2 of these, so I can just hold them in reserve. Okay, see how they're going. Almost there. Now, I just wonder if I've got the extra upgrade for building quicker. No, I don't. That might come in the next area. Maybe. If there is another area after this. Because we might have to repair the beacon itself. Alright, so we're in danger level. Again, not really much of a problem. Not really a threat now. Some decent range on those towers. Alright, that's built. Wonder if I can just jump straight into phase 4. That's not even done yet. Well, phase 3 hasn't even commenced. Here we go. Reconstruction. Intercept him. Yep. Massive deployed and incoming attack. So I'll grab the scrap before the massive attack comes. I'm not sure which side it's going to come or if it's going to come on both sides this time. So that's got all the ricochet. That's got all ricochet. I think it's the other side that doesn't have ricochet. So get this built up. Drop another core in there just to keep it happy. The music's ramping up. The attack should start soon. So it looks like it's to the left side. Is that a bigger item? Bigger dude again? I have to have a look. I'll upgrade that other side later. Couple drones coming. Easy fix. I'm just gonna do a little bit of scouting. It's just another one of those guys. Ooh. Oh no, I better not do that. One of them nearly killed me outright last time. What do shot grenades? Let's see what I can do with these. It doesn't shock too much. We got two big guys now, which is cool. Okay, this could be a thing. So I don't have any thermal. Got radiation though. Let's throw some radiation in there. I'm just gonna keep stunning the bloody dude at the front. Okay, so you can't stack the stuns. It's not a big deal. Come on, take him down. That's one down. Ooh. Someone's throwing some sonic booms from the back there. There he is. He's dead. Excellent, you've successfully withstood the attack, upgrading the After the hangar explosion, Sage remained active for years, formulating a plan to stop Eris. Though limited by its reduced processing capacity, once the plan was complete, it encrypted its data and fragmented itself, seeking new electronic devices to host its reduced essence. Okay, my existence is a result of that fragmentation. I share its neural network. We are another link in Sage's chain to save humanity. I will continue analyzing data. However, I have developed upgrades for our structure. Okay. So this AI is a fragment of Sage. It's like a counter-attack to bloody the Earth's AI. Which is kind of cool. So I'll set these guys onto scavenger mode. Dump a core in here. And this is a bit of a longish episode, but I'm actually going to leave it there. Drop us a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I know this one was a little bit fragmented. I had a couple things happening throughout the day, but anyway, if you're enjoying it, I really appreciate it. Until next time, look after yourself, and again, stay safe. Thank you.